Good morning. I hope you're all having a blessed morning. So, what's the difference between tests that God gives us and trials that we go through, and the difference between temptation that the enemy gives us and if he's messing with us? God's tests and trials are meant to refine us and not to destroy us. And when God tests you, his motive is always love and growth and to strengthen us. And he's building us spiritually and with patience and faith and trust. And you will always learn something new. Trials can carry divine messages when you go through them. And they can also carry prophetic preparation. And they teach you endurance. They teach you compassion and dependence on the Holy Spirit. Luke 4, we see the enemy tempting Jesus after his fast. And the enemy's goal was not to help Jesus, and it wasn't to help him grow, but it was to derail his purpose. And it was to cause him to disobey the Father. And spiritually, it's how temptation works. And it challenges your identity. It challenges how you see things, and it distorts your desire. It offers a shortcut to what God has already promised you. So temptation is like, you can have it now without God. But the Spirit is saying, just wait and just listen to me. And the promise is coming, but it's coming in God's timing. And that's the difference. And temptation is the enemy's attempt to make you throw away your destiny and try to say that you don't really need God's help. Luke 4:3 says, if you are the Son of God, command the stone and become bread. So here Satan says to Jesus to act independently and not to God's will, rather than to trust the Father. And that's what temptation does. So it tries to pull you away from God's truth and to make you rely on your own flesh. The thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy. God will never tempt you. It's always the enemy. And James 1:13 says, when tempted, no one should say, God is tempting me. For God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he tempt anyone. Not every single hardship comes from God or Satan, because we live in a fallen world. So, but God can use some of those to shape your spirit. And in Romans 8:28, it says, and we know all things work together for good for them that love God, to them who are called according to his purpose. Trials reveal what's in you, and your faith and your endurance and heart. God allows trials because he can turn those into testimonies for you and for others, because it builds faith. It builds faith in people. And when you have faith, you can share that. Faith is the main thing. Faith is the main thing, but it builds so much strength inside you. Strength that you wouldn't even believe that you could ever have. And once God has built that inside you, you begin to start doing things that you never thought you could before. I hope this word blessed someone. And I hope that you have a blessed day.